Ladies and gentlemen, what if I told you that simply walking might not be enough to keep you healthy as you age? We all know walking is great for staying active, but after the age of 70, relying solely on this activity could actually speed up the aging process rather than slow it down. The truth is, your body requires more than just a daily walk to stay strong, mobile, and pain-free. It needs variety. Walking alone, while beneficial, fails to address some of the crucial factors that help you maintain independence and vitality in your golden years. As we age, our muscles weaken, our balance declines, and our joints stiffen. These changes aren't inevitable, but they do require intentional effort to combat. That's why experts now recommend focusing on 5 key areas to keep you strong, energized, and injury-free as you get older. These are the secrets to living a vibrant life after 70, and if you stick with me until the end, you'll learn what could very well add years to your life. Strength training is number 1. Yes, walking may keep you moving, but it doesn't challenge your muscles the way strength training does. After 70, maintaining muscle mass is vital for everything from balance to avoiding falls. Muscle loss happens gradually, often without us noticing, and walking doesn't do much to prevent it. Just ask Robert, a 74-year-old man who noticed he couldn't lift a box that once felt light. Strength training in the form of bodyweight exercises, or even using resistance bands, can reverse this. It doesn't have to mean lifting heavy weights at a gym. Simple movements done consistently will work wonders. Next, balance and stability exercises are a must. Walking might get you from point A to point B, but it won't necessarily help you stay steady. Balance tends to decline with age, and poor balance is a major risk factor for falls. A single misstep can have serious consequences. But don't worry, there are simple balance exercises you can do right at home to rebuild your stability. Edward, 76, discovered this after nearly losing his balance, stepping off a curb. His doctor recommended exercises like standing on one foot and shifting weight from side to side. Within weeks, he felt steadier and more confident. Balance exercises, even as simple as walking heel to toe or standing on one foot, can dramatically reduce the risk of falls and improve overall coordination. The third essential area to focus on is flexibility and mobility. Walking does very little to improve your flexibility, and as we age, flexibility becomes critical. Stiff joints and a limited range of motion can hinder your ability to perform simple daily tasks like tying your shoes or reaching for something high on a shelf. Walter, a 78-year-old man, experienced this firsthand. His doctor encouraged him to incorporate gentle stretching and mobility exercises, and the results were profound. Flexibility exercises don't require a gym or fancy equipment. Just a few minutes a day can keep your joints lubricated, pain-free, and allow you to move freely without discomfort. Core strength and posture exercises come next. After 70, maintaining a strong core is essential for good posture, reducing back pain and preventing falls. Weak core muscles can lead to slouching, back pain, and difficulty maintaining balance. Harold, 75, noticed these issues despite walking regularly. His doctor showed him exercises to activate his core and improve his posture. Within weeks, he noticed reduced back pain and better overall alignment. Simple core exercises like seated pelvic tilts or abdominal bracing can make a huge difference in your comfort and stability. Finally, joint protection and low-impact movements are key to reducing strain on your body. While walking is great for staying active, it can sometimes put undue stress on your joints, especially as you age. Over time, cartilage wears down, and repetitive movements like walking can exacerbate joint pain. Raymond, 77, learned this lesson when his knees began to ache from daily walking. His doctor recommended cycling, swimming, and other low-impact exercises to reduce joint strength. These movements help strengthen the muscles around your joints, improving lubrication and reducing pain without causing more stress. As we wrap up, I want you to think about these 5 priorities: strength, balance, flexibility, core strength, and joint protection. If you've been relying solely on walking, it's time to add these areas into your routine. Your body is still capable of improvement, no matter your age. Small changes can make a huge difference in how you feel and how long you stay independent. It's never too late to start, and the benefits are well worth it. So which of these areas do you need to focus on most? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let us know how you're going to prioritize your health moving forward. Remember, taking care of your health is like nurturing a garden. Walking is essential, but it's only part of the equation. To truly flourish, you need to tend to every aspect of your well-being. So what's one small change you're going to make this week to nurture your health garden? We look forward to hearing from you. And as always, thanks for watching. As we age, maintaining muscle mass becomes a crucial part of preserving overall health and independence. One of the most significant changes our bodies undergo as we grow older is the gradual loss of muscle, a condition known as sarcopenia. This process starts as early as our 30s, but accelerates after. What makes this particularly challenging is that the symptoms often develop slowly, making it easy to overlook until daily tasks become noticeably hard. While walking is a fantastic low-impact exercise, it doesn't offer the kind of muscle-building resistance needed to combat this age-related muscle loss. This is where strength training becomes vital. Strength training is not just for bodybuilders. It is an essential component of a healthy aging process. As we age, our bodies begin to lose muscle mass, and this decline can have serious consequences. For older adults, muscle strength is linked directly to mobility, balance, and independence. Without sufficient muscle mass, it becomes increasingly difficult to carry out everyday activities, such as lifting groceries, standing up from a chair without support, or even walking upstairs. These simple movements may seem easy when you're younger, but they can become significant challenges if muscle strength isn't actively maintained. Muscle loss can also contribute to other age-related issues, such as poor posture, joint problems, and an increased risk of fall. In fact, muscle weakness is one of the most significant risk factors for falls among seniors. As muscles weaken, the body's ability to stabilize and support itself diminishes, making it harder to recover from a stumble or maintain good posture. This is why strength training is especially important for individuals over 70. It serves to counteract the weakening of muscles that naturally occurs with age, and it also promotes the development of new muscle tissue. Many older adults may assume that simply walking is sufficient exercise to keep muscles strong, but in reality, walking primarily works the lower body muscles, particularly the legs. While this is beneficial for cardiovascular health, walking doesn't provide the necessary resistance to challenge muscles in the same way strength training does. For muscles to stay strong, they need to be consistently challenged by activities that involve resistance, whether through bodyweight exercises, resistance bands, or light weights. Walking, by contrast, doesn't supply the type of resistance needed for muscle maintenance. A simple yet effective strength training routine can include activities such as squats, lunges, or push-ups, all of which can be done without any specialized equipment. For those new to strength training or who have physical limitations, even light resistance bands or small dumbbells can be incredibly effective. The key is consistency and gradual progression. As muscles get stronger, they need a slightly greater challenge to continue growing. By incrementally increasing the intensity, resistance training helps keep the muscles active and engaged, combating the natural aging process of muscle atrophy. Strength training doesn't just preserve muscle mass, it also offers additional health benefits that are particularly important as we age. It improves bone density, reduces the risk of osteoporosis, and boosts metabolic function, which can help prevent or manage conditions like diabetes and heart disease. In addition, strength training has been linked to improved mental health, offering benefits like reduced anxiety and depression, which are common among older adults. The sense of accomplishment and increased self-confidence that comes with building strength can also contribute to a better quality of life. It's never too late to start strength training. Even if you're already over 70, beginning a routine can have an immediate positive effect. In fact, studies have shown that older adults who engage in strength training can experience significant improvements in muscle mass, strength, and overall function, even if they've never lifted weights before. Strength training can also enhance balance, which is crucial for preventing falls, and it can reduce the risk of injury from everyday activities. Moreover, it has been shown to improve longevity by keeping the body's systems working at their best. For those who are unsure about how to begin, it's important to start small and seek guidance if necessary. A physical therapist or personal trainer who specializes in senior fitness can provide advice on safe and effective exercise. It's important to focus on form to avoid injury and to increase intensity gradually. Some older adults may be concerned about the risk of injury, but with proper technique and the right level of resistance, strength training is safe and effective. Strength training doesn't need to be done at a gym or with expensive equipment. Simple movements such as squats, wall push-ups, and using resistance bands are highly effective and can be done from the comfort of home. Even small incremental changes in strength can make a significant difference in how we move, feel, and live as we age. Maintaining muscle mass as we age isn't just about avoiding weakness or frailty. It's about ensuring that we continue to live active, independent life. The decision to incorporate strength training into your routine could be the key to enjoying greater mobility, better balance, and a higher quality of life well into your later years. Ultimately, strength training is one of the most important investments you can make for your long-term health and independence. By actively working to maintain muscle mass, you are not only slowing down the aging process, but also preserving your ability to live a full, vibrant life, one where simple tasks aren't a struggle, and you can continue to engage in the activities you love. The sooner you begin, the greater the benefits will be, and the more you'll enjoy the fruits of a strong, healthy body as you age. As we age, the importance of maintaining balance and stability becomes increasingly crucial for overall health and well-being. Many people, especially those over 70, may assume that walking alone is enough to preserve their balance and prevent falls. However, walking, while beneficial for cardiovascular health, does not necessarily challenge the stabilizing muscles required to maintain proper balance. Over time, balance naturally declines if it isn't actively maintained, and this can significantly increase the risk of falls and related injury. Balance isn't just about the ability to stand still without falling over. It's about maintaining control over our body's movements, adjusting to uneven surfaces, and reacting to sudden shifts in posture. The muscles that help with balance are often small, stabilizing muscles in the feet, ankles, and core, which don't get much attention from walking alone. While walking is great for working the larger leg muscles, it doesn't provide the specific training needed to strengthen these small These stabilizing muscles are essential for maintaining posture and preventing falls, and they require regular attention to keep them functioning optimally. The decline in balance is often gradual, making it difficult to notice until it becomes a problem. Many people don't realize their balance is deteriorating until they experience a near fall, which can be a wake-up call. A minor misstep, like tripping on a rug or missing a curb, can lead to serious injury if the stabilizing muscles are weak. Once balance begins to decline, people often become more cautious, which can lead to a decrease in activity, and in turn further muscle weakness. This cycle of reduced mobility and decreased balance can lead to a loss of independence, which is why actively working on balance is essential. Balance exercises can be simple, effective, and safe, and they don't require expensive equipment or a gym membership. They focus on challenging the stabilizing muscles and improving the body's ability to react to sudden shifts in movement. One of the most basic and accessible exercises is standing on one foot. This exercise targets the small stabilizing muscles in the ankles, feet, and legs. At first, it may be challenging to hold this position for more than a few seconds, but with regular practice, balance improves, and it becomes easier to maintain stability. Holding onto a sturdy surface like a counter or chair for support can help make this exercise more manageable as you build strength and confidence. Another simple exercise is walking heel to toe in a straight line, like a tightrope walk. This movement challenges your coordination and forces the body to engage its stabilizing muscles to keep the body upright. Doing this exercise slowly and with control is key to building balance. Like standing on one foot, this exercise forces the body to make constant small adjustments, which helps improve both balance and coordination. Even in daily activities, such as standing still while waiting for something, or reaching for an object on a high shelf, our body relies on balance and stability to prevent fall. By training the body to engage those stabilizing muscles, you reduce the risk of falling and increase your confidence in performing everyday tasks. Improving balance also has broader benefits beyond just preventing fall. Better balance is linked to better posture, which can relieve strain on the spine and joints. When balance improves, it becomes easier to maintain an upright and relaxed posture, reducing discomfort and preventing the muscle imbalances that can cause pain over time. Additionally, better balance enhances coordination and reflexes, which are essential for performing tasks with ease. The ability to react quickly to changes in the environment, whether it's catching yourself before stumbling or adjusting to a shift in weight, becomes much easier when balance is well maintained. Practicing balance exercises regularly has been shown to increase overall stability and reduce the risk of falls significantly. Even people who have experienced falls in the past or who may feel like they are already too unstable to improve their balance can see substantial progress with consistent training. One of the most important things to remember is that balance exercises can and should be tailored to each individual's needs and abilities. Some people may need more basic exercises to start, while others may be able to challenge themselves with more advanced movement. Either way, the goal is to gradually improve control over the body's movements, which will ultimately lead to better stability and reduced fall risk. There is also a psychological component to balance training. Often people who have experienced a fall or have had a near miss become anxious about moving around. This anxiety can create a vicious cycle, making them more cautious, which in turn leads to reduced activity levels and further muscle weakening. By practicing balance exercises, individuals can build their confidence in their ability to move safely. They begin to feel more in control, which reduces the fear of falling and encourages a more active, engaged lifestyle. Balance exercises are not only about preventing falls, they also help maintain independence. As we age, our ability to perform basic tasks that require coordination and stability becomes more challenging. Reaching for something on a high shelf, getting out of a chair without assistance, or walking without stumbling can all be made easier by focusing on balance and stability. These exercises give us the tools to continue living independently, without relying on others for support or fear of falling. The more we actively work to improve our balance, the longer we can enjoy the independence and freedom that come with good physical health. Ultimately, the key to maintaining balance is consistency. It's easy to assume that walking is enough to preserve balance, but without actively working on the small stabilizing muscles, we risk losing the ability to control our movement. Incorporating balance exercises into daily routines can make a significant difference in overall stability, reducing the risk of falls and injuries while promoting confidence and independence. With regular practice, anyone can improve their balance and enjoy a healthier, safer, and more independent life as they age. In conclusion, it's clear that simply walking is not enough to safeguard your health as you age, especially after the age of 70. To truly stay strong, independent, and vibrant, it's crucial to focus on a holistic approach to fitness that includes strength training, balance exercises, flexibility, core work, and joint protection. Each of these elements plays a vital role in maintaining mobility, preventing falls, and promoting a longer, healthier life. By embracing a variety of movements, you're not just avoiding muscle loss or joint pain, you're investing in your future well-being and ensuring that you can continue to live the life you want, without the limitations that often come with aging. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch and listen. I hope you found these insights valuable and that they inspire you to make small but impactful changes to your routine. The path to healthy aging starts with taking action today. Remember, it's never too late to start, and even small steps can lead to big improvements. Good luck as you continue on your journey to better health. And thank you again for your time and attention. Keep moving, stay strong, and take care of yourself.